Hello guys, and happy summer solstice. The longest day of the year is here, and as well at the same time sun is entering Cancer. So we're changing the astrological season. And some of you might have experienced it in, having vivid dreams or troubles with sleeping as well, because it doesn't really get dark, does it? With that in mind, let me just shuffle some cards. Because one of the first things I had in mind when I start shuffling my deck was that a lot of you, since obviously Cancer season starts as well, which very often makes it feel like, the love is in the air. So I feel a lot of you will be crossing paths with the love of your life. And with this energy, like 10 of Cups, so your ultimate kind of happiness and that forever person and that relationship, is going to sneak up on you and take you like by surprise. The moment you're going to be like in this, I don't want to say darkness, but more in a sense of like you might be even in some way avoidant to open your heart towards love, towards romance. But it feels like someone's going to sneak up on you. You're not going to see it coming at all. But with this, there will come everything. And also with the Fool, I feel Fool's energy as well. When something shows up, something good shows up in your life, make sure to take that leap of faith. Make sure you don't overthink it. Make sure you don't allow this blindfold and your past experiences to stop you from getting into this union that's going to bring with it everything for you, really. And I have a feeling for some of you looking at the seaside and the shore, like, you're going to be traveling a lot as well. There's a lot of like contentment and peace with this new beginning. There is something about you needing to take a certain leap of faith, and don't allow, like I said, don't be blind to it as well, like, with the Two of Swords. Don't be blind to this new beginning full of happiness that is coming your way. Four of Wands, which is card of home, reconciliations, fire burning literally, and two people coming together as well, like building something together. So I feel a lot of you are going to meet that person, that soulmate, this summertime. Can't make that up. Two of Cups as well, as much as that Four of Wands and this 10 of Cups in here. So with this energy, a lot of you, yes, out of the blue, out of nowhere, when you least expect it, you're going to be presented with somebody, because that definitely refers to a person, to a connection with this Four of Wands, Two of Cups. Somebody that, will be on your level in a sense of your love style, how you go about life, like, your views on life as well. I feel like, there's going to be a lot of similarities, like, you're going to finally feel seen and appreciated for who you truly are. Wow, this is exciting. Can we get more? Yeah, I've got 10 of Wands on the bottom. So I feel like this is coming in for a lot of you after a period of lessons, period of darkness. Death is coming out as well. So I feel with this one, like, you're going to massively transform thanks to this connection. There's like a massive transformation. Yeah, this 10 of Wands is coming out. What it slid out here? Yeah, Page of Swords as well. So I feel with this, like, you're going to transform. You're going to end this cycle, like, this cycle of burdens and loneliness and this walking this path on your own and dealing with everything on your own. Like, I feel like this is specifically this collective that, you've most of the things that you went through in life, like, you had to learn as well. Yeah, with this Page of Swords, you had to learn how to pick yourself up together. There was rarely ever anybody out there to help you, or maybe even that type of person that, doesn't know how to accept help from other people. You're just used to doing things on your own. And I feel like, that's when this Two of Swords is coming in, where you might be, blocking yourself away from this, like, because it feels like the person coming into your life, is a giver, and having King of Cups coming out as well. I can't show you his, but he's a very generous energy entering your life. Somebody who has, like, all the capacity within them to give to you properly, like, to love you properly, like you've probably haven't been loved before. And but having this two energy of the Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, I feel like, you know, you might be a little bit hesitant to trust. And there's obviously no wonder, because, you know, your path has been very heavy and very dark. And like I said, you have to transform more than once. But I feel this transformation that is coming with this new connection, like, you know, because, yeah, having this Fool as well. So this refers to something new. So having this new connection entering your life, I feel like this is going to push you towards that next level of transformation. Like, you know, you're going to finally evolve to the best version of yourself possible, because I think that, you know, you've learned a lot in your life. You're looking at this Ten of Wands, you've learned a lot and you've carried a lot on your shoulders, but one thing that you never truly experienced was a real genuine connection, place where you can let, you know, you can let go of holding on so tight, you know, when you can let your defenses down a little bit. I feel like this is something that you haven't yet experienced, but this is what is approaching your life. Right, I am going to dive a little bit deeper, but the rest of it is going to be posted on my YouTube. So thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. I'm very, very grateful for you. And yes, please do go onto my YouTube channel if you do enjoy longer readings, because it takes too much space to upload everything on TikTok and Facebook. And that's the only free platforms I'm on, and that's my only free accounts. I never message you first as well. Let me mention that. And okay, let me just dive deep into this message. So the rest of it on YouTube. If you're already on YouTube watching it, brilliant. Thank you so much. Right, okay, so let's dive deeper into this new connection, because I would like to know more in regards to that for my collective. Eight of Cups. I feel like, you know, this new connection is going to help you leave behind the past once and for all. And some of you might have even, yeah, I've got Three of Cups coming out with the Four of Cups at the same time and Nine of Wands. So some of you, when this connection arrives in your life, you might be still entangled in something here with this Three of Cups. Four of Cups and this Nine of Wands. So you might be entangled in a connection or holding on to some sort of connection that was actually causing you a lot more pain. Like, you know, and it was a karmic connection the way you're supposed to learn. But, you know, with this Four of Cups, it feels that, you know, your cup maybe of love has been turned down, or maybe, you know, you wasn't the only person involved, you know, there was some third party energy that is coming through as well. So, you know, it was like a mix, you were in a mix of something. And it feels like, you know, you haven't felt chosen before as well. So yeah, this refers to the comparison of it as well. Like, you know, with this new connection, you're not gonna question where you stand. You're not gonna have to what's the word for it was coming through? You're not gonna have to like prove yourself or anything. Like, you know, this is going to be very clear. And with this Chariot as well, which I feel refers to also like direction that you're taking. So some of you, like I said, you might be still feel yourself to be hooked up on somebody else when that new connection comes in. And you might feel even within yourself that, you know, you in some way, you know, cheating or not cheating, that's not the right word. Because it feels more like, yeah, with this energy of waiting and being in that dark. So I feel like, you know, some of you in here has been waiting for something to come in, and you might have thought this was your person, your connection. But then obviously along the lines, you started to have doubts about it, because, you know, there was no reciprocation. Like, you know, they were not meeting you on your level. So I feel like, you know, this is what you're going to leave behind with this Eight of Cups. You're going to leave this confusing connection behind. Or even in a moment when you kind of decide to close that door, when you kind of decide that you're not waiting anymore for something that's not coming in. The moment you do that, I feel like that's when the magic is going to appear in your life. That's when this new beginning and this full energy is going to enter your life. The moment you kind of decide to just fuck it, leave it where it is, like, you know, read the signs, you know, take the actions as the answer, and, you know, move on with your life. So I feel the moment you kind of do that, something is going to show up, something worth of your energy. Because I had Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Strength. So I feel with this one, like, yeah, the moment you find that courage within yourself to pack your, because obviously with the Eight of Pentacles on this, in this specific deck, I always see it as, you know, pack your experiences, your lessons, you know, your talents, and just move away. Like, you know, move towards new. And that's why obviously with the strength, you know, some of you might need to find some kind of courage and strength within yourself, because I feel that, you know, you might have been holding on to some sort of energy for a quite longer period of time. You were hoping it's going to work, but I feel like, you know, what also comes through, that when it comes to this person that you've been waiting for, it's like you are, you've got too much experience and you are too strong for them, like, you know, that's what kind of comes through, strangely enough. But with this new person, like, you know, which I feel they're coming out as this King of Pentacles, and you have that King of Cups. So I feel like, you know, this is a person who is well established, the person that knows what they want, and this is the person that's not going to in any way mess you about. But yeah, we're looking at the strength again, so it might feel like, you know, it might cost you like a faith in yourself as well. It might cost you to, like, with confidence as well, because strength is a card of confidence too. So with confidence, invest your energy into this new beginning, because that's where things are going to grow. Yeah. King of Wands is here as well, the Seven of Pentacles, Three of Swords. So I feel this might refer as well to this new person coming into your life, which is somebody who also has some difficult experiences, but, you know, they turned it all, like, you know, the Seven of Pentacles, they didn't let these experiences to turn them bitter. They didn't, you know, allow this to change their heart, despite the heartbreak that they've endured. Yeah, because I feel like, you know, they've also been through something difficult, probably maybe even more than once, but it feels like, you know, it hasn't changed their heart, it hasn't changed their nature, like, you know, it hasn't changed the fact that they still want to experience happiness in this life. And I feel like, you know, when they meet you, they're going to very quickly let you know how they feel about you, how happy you make them, how much brighter and better their life is with you. Like, you know, like I was mentioning previously, to this no longer needing to question yourself. And with this Chariot again, which is coming out this time, I feel like this speaks of some of you changing things in your life as well, moving towards that new direction. As much as, you know, the travel can be involved. I think we mentioned at the beginning, like, you know, you might be traveling a lot with this new person and exploring new places. I feel like there is something about that. This is like, you know, referring to a person who is very curious as well. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. So I feel with this card, like, you know, you're going to have very solid foundation with this person. Things going to start probably slow. You know, you might start on the base of friendship, conversations, like, you know, getting to truly know each other, holding that space for one another. But I feel like, you know, there's a certain element of stability in this connection, and also having that King of Pentacles previously. And now we have Hierophant and we have the Judgment card. So I feel this refers to this release of the past and coming together with a person that is ready to build with you. This is very important here. Like, you know, you're going to have something, and there's a lot of, like, quite a few cards that have this three rays coming down. I feel this refers to this enlightenment and this transformation that you're going to go through once you cross your paths with this new person, with this new connection. That's going to help you in a very big sense understand why the previous connections didn't work and why your path has been difficult up till now. We're always going to start making a lot more sense. Right, let me just last time shuffle the Celtic Tarot, and I'm going to grab some more cards for confirmation of this message. Get out. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. So yeah, and then Knight of Pentacles with this Five of Cups. So I feel like, you know, this is your past energy, or maybe, like, you know, up till meeting this new person, like, you know, this was your energy where you just, you know, were waiting, and like I said, you were on this lonely road, in this coldness and in this sadness all by yourself. But with this Eight of Wands and this Ten of Pentacles, like, you know, this energy is shifting, like, you know, your kingdom is coming. And for some of you, it might start as well with looking at this Eight of Wands. It might start with some sort of unexpected message, unexpected encounter, where something's going to spark up within you. Right, let me just get a few more cards from the Guardian of the Night Tarot. I'm holding it freaking upside down. It's not a good start. So let's see if there's anything from this deck and confirmation of this new connection and stuff that you're leaving behind. Can we get some more spirit, please, from my collective? Okay. Justice and Ace of Swords. So I feel like, with this justice, this is your good karma. Like, this new connection, this new person, like, is coming to clarify a lot as well in your understanding of love, connections, relationships. You might come from a toxic environment. Yeah, there's 3 of cups on the bottom. Toxic environment, or even, difficult childhood, which obviously put you in a position of not being able to attract something healthy because you've not been shown what a healthy love looks like. So obviously don't beat yourself down for it, but you're learning, and I feel like this learning, and this with this Ace of Swords as well, like there's some new idea, like your mind is going to be completely refreshed. 7 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I feel yet again this speaks, the 7 of Swords is like this, especially beautifully shown on this card, like this sneaking around energy. So I feel this refers to the beginning of the message when I mentioned something's creeping up on you, or there's somebody like with somebody that does see you as they everything, but they might not be coming forward yet, or there's something like element of something coming out of when you least expected, like something coming out of that like shadow, literally into the light. But with this 8 of Pentacles and this 8 of Wands, so this is something that's might come and take you by surprise, but this is going to be very good for you. It's going to help you rebuild your trust, most importantly. Trust in the fact that, you can follow your passion, and you can follow your heart in everything that you do, and you never have to truly really sacrifice yourself or sacrifice who you are. There's an Ace of Cups as well on the bottom. Oh my God, speaking about that new beginnings, there's something really new and good and fulfilling. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, this Ace of Cups is like the new emotional beginning, new beginning in love, somewhere where you're going to really open up and flourish, like, and bloom. With the 2 of Pentacles yet again. So I feel this refers to you maybe still sort of like I said, this old connection, like the current sort of connection that is still maybe like, clinging on to, or you just in the process of letting go. I feel like this is this limbo and this indecisiveness that is coming through, whether you want to go with the new or whether you want to stay where you are. Page of Pentacles. So I feel like this is like an invitation of some sort coming your way, and I feel like you should accept it. Queen of Swords, 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups. So I feel this is speaks of this boundaries that you might be placing upon yourself because of the heartbreaks that you've endured. So you tend to maybe right now approach things a little bit more from a logical point of view rather than allowing your emotions. But I feel like, with this new connection, yeah, King of Pentacles again, with this new connection, I feel like, you can trust this person with your heart. You can trust that they're going to look after you. Now you can trust to really open yourself up and really be yourself. Yeah, there's a Tower, which I think refers to inevitable changes in your life. Something crumbling, and I feel it refers for a lot of you, like, if this past connection of yours is something that you've been waiting for, I feel like you're ready to really let it die and let it go. And as I'm saying, this death is coming out again. So there's some kind of an end that you put into something here, and I feel a lot of you that refers to some sort of connection and a person that you've been holding on to, but you're ready to let that go and you're ready to look towards this new direction. Right, let me just get one last card here. 3 of Wands, new direction. You're already walking towards that new direction. Your mind is already there. It's just your body that needs to follow. Things in the 3D, they take a little bit longer to manifest. Like, in 5D, you're already living that new reality. And I think I'm seeing a Fool again. I'm going to finish this in that. Yes. We had a Fool previously. And the Emperor is here as well. Talk about taking charge. And I feel this also refers to this new connection in this person, with them being very established, and obviously having this King of Pentacles showing twice. So I feel like, this refers to a person that you can trust, a person that is a natural leader, a person that is a take carer, like, like a big daddy energy coming through with that. And somebody that, looking at that wolf as well, somebody who is going to be very protective over you, somebody who is going to cherish you, love you, and look after you. Like, you know, and that's why I said, like, you know, at the beginning it might feel weird. That's why we had this Two of Pentacles. You might not want to believe it at first. It might seem to be too good to be true at the beginning, but believe that you deserve this. Believe that you deserve this true love and you deserve to be spoiled. And there's that right person coming in. But first, you have to clear out the garbage and you have to clear out the lessons and, you know, just make peace with those lessons and understands that that was all it was. It was lessons. You were never meant to be with that person. They only came in to trigger you into awakening and to push you to be the best version of yourself, and possibly to prepare you for this one in a lifetime and this true union with your life partner, with your soulmate. Right, okay, I'm going to leave you with that. I hope you enjoyed it. Love you and see you soon.